Hi, my name is John Skiba, and I'm an attorney in Arizona, and I help people with their debt problems. Despite popular belief that Americans are a litigious bunch always looking for a good lawsuit, I haven't experienced this in my law practice in Arizona, particularly when it comes to Fair Debt Collection Practices Act violations by abusive debt collectors. Often the families I meet with have endured a tremendous amount of abuse and yet still haven't taken any action to get the debt collector to stop. And typically the abuse isn't just directed to the consumer, but their families and even their employers deal with nonstop phone calls and threats. In this video, I want to go over 5 reasons you should consider filing an FDCPA lawsuit against debt collectors who have crossed the line from aggressive debt collection to abuse. The first reason is that you can get them to stop the abusive debt collection tactics. Often debt collectors will do things like contact family members about your debt, use profane or other abusive language, contact you at work after they know you're not permitted to take calls there, or use anything that is false or misleading in attempting to collect the debt. By filing an FDCPA lawsuit, you'll be able to stop the abuse. The second reason is not only will you get the behavior to stop, but the FDCPA allows for statutory damages of up to $1,000 per case. It is known as what's known as a strict liability statute, meaning if the debt collector violated one of the rules of the FDCPA, then they have to pay you up to $1,000 in damages. Further, if you have actual damages, the FDCPA allows you to collect on those as well. For instance, if you lost your job due to the harassment of a debt collector, you may have actual damages as well, and there's no limits to those. The fourth reason is, in addition to the statutory and actual damages, the FDCPA requires the offending debt collector to pay your legal fees. This means that when you hire a law firm like mine, there are no upfront costs to getting started. The fifth reason is, when lawsuits are filed, there are costs above and beyond what your lawyer charges you. Typically, there are filing fees charged by the court and process fees that must be paid to the process server for dropping off a copy of the complaint and summons. These fees as well are recoverable under the FDCPA. The short of it is, you don't need to continue to suffer under the abuse of a debt collector who thinks that the rules don't apply to them. But it often takes more than simply asking them to stop. It takes a lawsuit. Thanks for watching.